So this video is for homeowners. This is the 12-volt home water system. This is the fuse box. Here we have a water pump fuse. They're all labeled, so if you have a fuse box, you can look at your labeling. It'll say water pump, lights. So if your pump was not working and you're trying to wonder why is it not working, if you look at your fuse box and you see that little red light on, that means your fuse is bad. There should be 2 spare ones on top. Grab the green one or the yellow one and pop it in there. Once you pop your new one in there, that little red light will go away. It'll be working. Same with this. If your water heater is not working and you're wondering why nothing's lit up right here, you could either have no propane inside your bottle, or the battery could have went out. Just replace that. 2 D-cell batteries. Pop this off, pull out the old ones, throw in some new ones. So if you were going to leave for a long weekend during winter time, best thing to do is to turn your pump off and drain the system. Open the valve, let all the water out until it stops coming out. Leave it open, and then take this off, your water filter housing. Unscrew that off, dump the water. You can leave it off or you can screw it back on. We recommend to leave it off so you can have air flowing through it. And then once you come home, put that back on, tighten it with the wrench. Make sure it's nice and snug. You can always check from here as well. If there's a huge gap, that means you need to tighten it. If you got it pretty close like that, you're tight enough. Then you can just turn your system back on, leave the valve, the faucet open, let all the air out, and then once the air stops spitting out and it's just nice flow of water, you should be good to go. You can turn it off and your system's back on. So that's for if you were going to leave for a long weekend just to winterize it. So if you were going to leave and you did not do any of those steps, this will break. The bottom part will pop off because it's plastic. The water pump housing on the back side where these water inlets go in, that's plastic, and that will break as well. It'll crack. And once those are frozen, they cracked. If there's water inside of this, there's brass coils inside of here. And what will happen is that will freeze, expand, and break those brass fittings. And once you come home and you get the home all nice and warm and this thaws out and you turn your pump on, you could have a lot of water coming out of here, coming out of this. And that will pop. So if you were to leave your switch on, that fuse will pop. And then you replace it, turn it on, and all that water will come out. So it's always a good idea to shut the switch off and drain the system and take that off.